Alright, welcome back to Drinking with the Fat Guys. Big Fat Will and
Georgia Sean.
Alright, and this time we're trying out this Voodoo Ranger selection. We're going to start out with this Voodoo Ranger IPA. Move on to the American Haze. Then on to the Juicy Haze IPA. Then a personal favorite of mine in 1985. The Experimental IPA. The Liquid Paradise. And then finishing off on the Imperial Ipa. Alright, starting out with this Voodoo Ranger IPA.
The original.
The original. Alright.
Super clear.
Yeah, super clear.
Yellow, almost gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never actually taken the time to just smell this one. This one's actually a nice...
So it's funny because Voodoo Ranger's become such a common beer you run into.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it used to not be, but it becomes such a common beer. But you're right, you don't take the time to appreciate it. Like,
yeah.
When's the last time you smelled a Sam Adams Boston Lager, right?
Yeah.
Same
exactly.
concept.
Yeah.
But it's a little sweet.
Yeah.
I can smell almost the alcohol in it. This is
no, I mean, all of the Voodoo Rangers are fairly strong. This is not your driving beer, but
I mean, but again, very sweet. There is a little bit of alcohol aroma there.
Yeah. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, so
little bitterness, little
piney.
Sweetness, little piney.
Yeah. Huh.
And that's what it is. It's not alcohol. It's piney.
It's the piney, yeah. I used to drink the standard Voodoo Ranger quite a bit. This was my go-to IPA. I guess a couple of years back. I guess now, but
well, when you had your hip surgery, I brought you the Imperial IPA.
Yeah, you fucked me on that one. Well,
that's a horrible thing to do. Bring someone some awesome beer. I'm a dick.
No, because I was expecting this one, and it was like the Imperial. It's like 9% or something like that.
You were in pain. I was looking out for you.
Oh, they also had medication that you're not supposed to drink with.
You're right. You brought me too much alcohol to mix with my medication.
No, but anyways, I think this is a classic one, and this is what really started the whole series that we have right now. And I think it's more or less the good marketing on just like the Skull Man. I mean, I think that's kind of what really took, because this is a new Belgian beer. I mean, you don't look at this and think Fat Tire.
And that's true. And I think you're right. We've talked about this before, which is the concept is that Voodoo Ranger was such a good beer that they said, all right, well, let's do Voodoo Imperial. And that was really successful. And it continued being successful, so now that you're right, they've built their own brand around Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah, and now we have 7 beers to try. So, overall, all right, smart ass. Now we're moving on to the American Haze.
So this is definitely hazier. Obviously, I mean, it's very hazy. It is yellow,
American
gold.
Haze?
But the aroma's not as strong as the traditional IPA.
Yeah, but this one's also, I mean, the whole, their selling point on this one is that it is an IPA, but a drinkable IPA at 5%.
And but it actually has a nice kind of New England tropical aroma. I mean, it's just light. It's just hidden.
Yeah.
All right, so it's got that tropical, but it's like a watered down tropical.
Yeah.
It's not watery. It's actually got a nice mouthfeel, nice amount of body. It actually is a very drinkable beer that you go, this nice. But the flavor is very muted.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how they get to the 5% on this one.
Yeah, but the flavor doesn't have to be. The flavor could be stronger. I mean, hops don't add alcohol, right? So they can add different hops to make it. It's easy, but the thing is, I guess if I were drinking if the option were drinking a light beer on the beach or this on the beach, I might want to go to this because it feels more. But if it's really hot, this might actually be too heavy, and without the flavor there, I don't know if I want to drink this beer when it's really hot.
Well, I mean, if you have a choice between Miller Lite or something like
Well,
that.
that's a dumb one. But if you had a choice between some other Pilsner, say like a Creature Comforts Pilsner, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You might be like, again, you're on a beach. You don't want necessarily a lot of alcohol, but I do want some strong flavors to cut through. And I'm telling you, if I'm eating some wings, if I'm eating like a chili dog or something like that, I don't taste anything.
That's true. You always do look at it through the fat man's lens.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what this show is about. Fat guys drinking beer. We can't be like, oh, I had some celery with this. It was wonderful. The only reason I had celery is because it was dipped in ranch next to the wings.
Yeah, it's like that 3 months I had salad every day.
It's a weird time.
Yeah. Weird time.
All right.
Overall, good beer.
But, okay.
All right, now moving on to this Juicy Haze IPA. All right.
Another hazy beer. Again, shocking. Hopefully this is juicier.
Yeah. It smells juicier.
Yeah, a little bit juicier than the same line of that tropical style.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got a little more almost rind taste to it. Like it's not bitter, but it's leaning towards bitter. Last one again was a very watered down but almost sweet tropical. This one is a muted but almost you know what I'm talking about, like to the rind.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not sweet.
Well, yeah, and actually when I first tasted it, I was thinking it was piney, but as you said, rind, it is more of a rind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something again. So it's not that strong sugary sweet. It's the fruity taste without the sweet.
Yeah.
This one to me is a little easier to drink than the last one because the last one had again they both had the same body, a very nice mouthfeel, a very nice weighted beer, right? Mm-hmm. But the difference here is that this one has enough flavor coming forward. I go, all right, you know,
That's
right?
true.
This
is also a lot stronger one though. This one is 7.5 and the other one was 5.
But the thing is, I don't think that the alcohol content really weighs in the flavor component. I mean, it makes it easier to drink theoretically, but the last one, again, because of the weight of the beer, the heaviness of this mouthfeel, it's hard to drink as a refreshing beer.
Yeah.
This one is definitely not refreshing. It's just a nice, tasty beer. Let me throw it out there. There's a lot better juicy IPAs than this one. Creature Comforts, I go back to a lot, which is just an easy, juicy beer. Easy to drink, right?
From Tropical?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. That is an easy drinking one, yeah.
This one, as I said, it's not a bad beer, but you're in competition with a whole mess of juicy IPAs that are playing this game a little bit better.
Yeah, and where were we at that one time watching that soccer game? Was that Newgate or no? That brewery. Was it Newgate, Westgate, something? Anyways. They had a juicy IPA there that was great.
What's
Gate City.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it Newgate?
Gate City.
Gate City. Yeah. So yeah, no, that one had a juicy.
It's like she's not even here.
That's just the cameraman. No, but that one had a good like juicy IPA that was like it was very juicy, very like flavorful.
Yeah.
So I see what you're overall. I see what you're saying. Like if they're gonna have a juicy, haze IPA, there's other competition out there, and so this particular one maybe isn't the best, but it's
not bad. But
it's not bad at all.
20 years ago, this would have blown our tits off. Okay, right?
Okay.
And at the end of the day, it's not a bad beer, but it's not a juicy IPA I've reached for.
Yeah, I agree. Cheers. I can fix it this time. All right. Now we're moving on to this 1985.
Oh, I think this is the one you like.
Oh, well, you don't say. 3 years before I was born, and 20 years after this guy was born.
Hazy. Yellow.
Like the can.
Yes. So this has a stronger aroma, almost pineapple?
No, it's mango.
It's mango, but it almost has pineapple. It smells like pineapple too.
Maybe a mango pineapple. So, mango, pineapple, and Gouda.
Those will choose. Well, no, it's actually a really tasty beer. Again, unlike again, they'll sound like tropical things, but if you think of New England style IPA, this is a different tropical flavor. This is a definitely more Capri Sun tropical than tropical New England.
I think this is a good beach beer.
It's fantastic beach beer. This is absolutely beach beer, al fresco dining beer.
But
anytime it's hot or warm or mildly warm.
I don't think this is not like an Alabama beach beer. This is like a Hawaii beach beer.
Yeah, it's a Hawaii beach beer. It's a Florida beach beer too. I mean, not Orlando, Florida. I mean, it's got to be somewhere near a proper beach, not a Disney beach. Right? I mean, look, it's a really tasty beer. It does feel Caribbean in a sense, right?
Caribbean. Overall, it's a good beer. I like it.
I like it too.
All right, now on to this experimental IPA. Oh, back up. The shirt could look like this.
It's much clearer. I mean, this is an amber, gold amber.
Yeah.
And it's very clear.
Experimental. That smells weird.
It's a strong, like almost alcohol smell. Again, hold on. See, again, this is only 6.5.
That's why I moved it ahead of the Liquid Paradise.
Yeah, but it's almost that, like, the lower alcohol smell like more alcohol. All right, so
I don't really get any type of.
It's a little fruity. A little fruity.
Really?
Yeah, like a tangerine almost.
I almost think it's like a musty kind of.
It's a little musty, but I think, as I said, I think that the fruitiness is almost a tangerine. Let's see.
Taste of musty.
And there's a dankness behind it.
No, I don't think this is dank. This is.
You said musty. I just want to throw this out here. What do you think dank is?
No, there's a clear distinction in my head. Musty is more like stank underarm.
Wow. Okay.
That's kind of how I feel about this one.
So, all right. I'll give you another description. I think that, again, there is it's a light musty, but more of a dank to me. Again, it's a tangerine kind of flavor.
I guess I can get the tangerine.
There's some alcohol in there, but again, which doesn't have a tremendous amount. I mean, not that 6.8 is nothing, but it's not a smooth drinking beer.
Yeah, I mean, it has a little bit of flavor up front, falls flat, and then I think it's like I don't know. I can only describe it as just musty. I don't know how to personify that, or not personify it.
Well, if you personify it, it's probably not. I mean, it's personified on the can, which is a dead man. What I would say is
that's what it tastes like.
It does taste like an odd alcohol, like if you were having a drink of some weird, old cognac almost,
But not like the good kind.
It's okay. Look, it's okay. I mean, it could do better.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's like a weird taste up front, hits the back of your tongue, and then it just is flat, and just the taste just disappears.
It does flatten out. I mean, the taste doesn't disappear. The good taste disappears.
Yeah.
It's stagnant kind of taste hangs around.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Stagnant. Yeah, that's just how it. Yeah.
This is not my favorite.
Yeah, that's not my bag. All right, moving on to the Liquid Paradise.
Snow wings.
Snow wings.
So we're so deep. Seriously, there's so, in terms of cultural references, the depth is enormous. These kids are I don't even know what to Google. The Bowery? Holy shit!
John Wick 3.
You don't get the fancy, you son of a bitch. Sorry, you fucked it all up wrong. So on the liquid haze. Very hazy, very nice, very yellow, almost golden, bit yellow.
It's not very hazy. I mean, I'd say it's a tad hazy, but I want to say very hazy.
Read the letters on that chart from the other side.
Okay.
All right, so this reminds me of something because it's so close in taste to something from years ago. God, what is this? I don't know what it is, but this, when I taste this, it does not taste original. This tastes like a copycat of something. God, oh, if anyone knows this, please tell me what it is. It's driving me insane. Liquid Paradise IPA. What does it taste like?
Like a Voodoo Ranger? Like you're saying like an old beer, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do it
I'm using
again, man.
I'm using the internet. Last time I showed you in your face.
I mean, I don't think we've commented on this one, but besides our bullshit banter. But, I mean, not a lot of... I mean, I wouldn't say any type of fruity. I mean, this is more or less just hoppy kind of goodness. I guess that's why they say Liquid Paradise. I don't know.
I can't tell you what it is, but the internet is...
Tiny.
Sorry.
This is why we usually keep this to like 4 beers.
That's not true. Look, it's got a light pininess, it's got a light fruitiness, a little bit of floral. It's actually got several different flavors to it.
Yeah.
But this tastes so much like something I cannot remember what it is. The minute I tasted it, I said, "Rip off!" It tastes like something.
You didn't say it the first time we had it. Have we had this before? You got it one time, and you're like, "Have you tried this one?" And I had tried it once before.
So we've had this several times.
But no. So I think you've had it once before. This is probably my 3rd time having this particular one. I just got it because it looked cool. Like you got the rubber duckies and the guy just hanging out.
It's not a bad beer. It actually is quite tasty. It's not overly sweet.
This one will sneak up on you though. It's 7.8%. Yeah, I made a mistake of getting the 6-pack of this thinking it was just a regular Voodoo Ranger. I ruined my evening.
It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. I'm caught up in that this tastes so much like something else. I can't place it. Somebody tell me what the hell this beer tastes like.
If you know, put it in the comments,
Yeah.
and I'm sure if the fat man over here finds it out, he will definitely add it to the comments. And
Yeah, right.
you know what? It'll probably be a whole nother video. I finally fucking figured it out.
You sons of bitches, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Cheers.
no. Imperial IPA. Drink guacamole, Kim. I think I broke the 3rd wall. Isn't that what it's called?
Not a glory hole. So this one's super clear. Again, I mean, it's interesting what's hazy and what's not. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously the hazy
Oh,
should be
yeah, I
hazy,
can't see the letters.
but this one is like read through.
Yeah.
It's a slight sweetness, but also a little slight. I mean, it's a light dankness. It's not dank. A light dankness.
Yeah. And it does smell sweetness too, yeah. I wonder if that's the hops. Another one they should Google.
That's again deep reference. Deep reference. Look, this is a
Like
clean
sweetness.
beer.
Yeah.
This is a very clean. Just the sweetness and the dankness was offset and make this very drinkable Imperial Ipa. Again, it's a strong beer,
Tastes great.
but
Guacamole too.
it's super easy.
Yeah. No,
Do not drink guacamole with Imperial IPA. PSA.
No, Yeah, I won't be drinking guacamole either.
Is that what I said?
No, I mean, it's a great beer, though. I mean,
I'm gonna play that back. I'm not sure.
okay, we got a fucking video to shoot, man. Keep it going.
It's gonna get worse in a second.
Yes. No, I think so. Yeah. I mean, slight sweetness, light dankness. It's good. It's. I mean, the Imperial is definitely a high alcohol beer. So this one will sneak up on you, but I mean, I like it.
I do. You know, as I said, it's got that nice balance between the two. Again, especially for an Imperial IPA, which is a very strong beer.
Yeah, I mean, usually you expect that to taste like more just, you know, alcohol-y. This is just very...
Reading chumps, but this light is not. 9%.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. Well, long story short, this is a really easy beer.
So the cat's gonna be pissing on my face, isn't it? This is a really easy drinking beer, yeah. You want to take this one?
Yeah, look, this is a great beer. This is a great beer.
I said that from the beginning.
This is a classic.
So yeah, from the Voodoo Ranger spectrum here, I mean, I agree. This is my. I mean, this is a newer one. This is the one I like the most. American Haze is a newer one, and this is like I said, this is your driving beer.
See, my problem with this is it does not have enough flavor.
No, you're right, but
has
it's
more flavor.
okay for the car, though.
I agree. I mean, when you got to take out your, Toyota 4Runner, probably the American Haze. Right?
Exactly. Or a lowered Honda Civic.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This has more flavor. This is the best one. I mean, this is the best Voodoo. Which is funny. Look, the Voodoo Classic is a great beer.
Yeah, no, I would definitely agree. This one is a classic, and it's a good beer.
And it's led to all these because it was so good. Remember, it led to all these. So even though this is a better beer, it's because of that beer. This is the second beer, and the second beer that came out of the series was this Imperial, and so it's a great beer too.
Yeah.
So even though this is a relatively new one, this is the ultimate beer, I think, of the Voodoo Ranger series.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I can't wait to see what Voodoo Ranger does next because they keep producing interesting versions. So New Belgium is rapidly becoming a Voodoo Ranger product.
Well, I mean, so when is the last time you've seen a new Belgian beer? It's not like a Voodoo Ranger. So it's like you're not seeing like a Fat Tire 2.0.
No,
it's all of these different Voodoo Rangers.
And that's the point, I think, is that they found a product they can keep producing. And I think it was back in the 2004 or 5, the Beer Wars documentary. Sam Cavani from Dogfish Head said, "Hey, you got to keep producing new beers, otherwise you'll lose your customers." And this is what New Belgium is using, the Voodoo Ranger, to produce new beers because they're staying with the classics over on New Belgium side, and the Voodoo Ranger they're using to play the field and try new stuff.
Yeah, it's a great spin-off.
Yeah, it's great. So. Yeah. Either way, long story short, thanks for hanging out with us. Give us a thumbs up. And there's some Instagram stuff.
Yeah, like us and subscribe and turn on the notifications, all that good shit.
But don't call Will, he's a pervert. Cheers.
Why don't they have my number?